Hey guys, OGalbina here, bringing you guys our BBL Season 6 Week 6 battle against Luxans and his, I'm going to try my best to say this right, Hangzhou Sparkling Aria. It's the Primarina logo, and it's actually really pretty. I like the logo a lot, but Lux is a very good friend of mine. He's a phenomenal player, and we have our work cut out for us because he has a really scary team. And look at those first 3 mons, or even the first 4. He's got some shooters on deck. It's going to be very tough, and we need this win. We've dropped 2 straight, unfortunately. Spoilers if you haven't seen our last 2 games. We lost to 6-foot Hacks and we lost to Platinum Howler, and now we gotta play Lux, who also has a very scary team and is a very good player. So we're gonna have to really buckle down this week and hopefully grab a dub against a very scary team. But before I jump into the team builder, I do want to mention only a good 40 to 50% of you guys that are watching the videos each and every time they go up are actually subbed to the channel. So you want to do me a massive favor? Go ahead and hit that sub button. It's completely, it's really easy, completely free. You can always change your mind later. I'd really appreciate your support as we push towards 500 subs. But yeah, like I said, Lux's team is terrifying. We had to build a pretty interesting team this week, but I think that we'll be able to get it done. Now, I don't have my explanations for my EVs. Apparently, I'm an idiot and just didn't save them. Usually, I have them written down on a notepad, and I just like copy paste them next to my team in my front office. By the way, join the front office if you haven't done so already and you want to. But I forgot to this week. I kind of remember what they're for, but I'm more so going to just talk about the rules of what Pokemon do. You'll be able to see the EVs on screen, and I don't remember exactly what they're for. And yeah, there will be a little message on the screen earlier in the video and in the description below, a timestamp on when the battle actually starts if you want to jump ahead to that. So our team at the top of the screen, as you can see, consists of Marshadow, Melmetal, Necrozma, Crocodile Salamence, Rillaboom, Milotic, Aromatisse, Rotom-Fan, Roselia, and not Porygon. Forgot to take Porygon off. Now, that's new. We traded with my good pal, Just Kurt. We traded our Rillaboom. We traded our Bulu for his Rillaboom. I wanted Rillaboom in the draft, but D-Ray sniped me, and then D-Ray dropped, and then Kurt had Rillaboom, and he didn't want to trade it to me. And then he realized he didn't like Primarina, so he got a different fairy and Bulu, and he gave me the Rillaboom, which is awesome. I really do like Rillaboom. I love the momentum it offers his team. I love the priority it offers his team. I think it fits just as I think it fits his team much better than Bulu does, as much as I do like Bulu. Especially thinking that we already have that secondary fairy in Aromatisse. We had to drop Porygon as well though, because Bulu was 1 more point, so we don't have Pory anymore, which is very sad. He didn't get to come big Porgles, unfortunately, but still very cool mom. And Lux's team at the bottom of the screen consists of Xerneas, Latios, Tornadus, Therian, Volcarona, Toxapex, Tangrowth, Cobalion, Piloswine, Spiritomb, and Bufflon. Very scary team. Very top heavy, but very scary team. Honestly, Lux made some transactions prior to this week. Before he had like Latios, Xerneas, Sand, and it was really scary. I personally liked his team better before. I personally think it was a lot better before, and Sand would have been an issue for us to deal with this game, but thankfully he ended up making some trades with Matt O'Shea. Obviously, we have to play Torn again, which isn't fun. Our team does not appreciate a nasty plot Tornadus T, which isn't very nice. Xerneas is also terrifying. Spoilers, we're bringing Assault Vest Melmetal again. It's my only pivot into the Xerneas whatsoever. Latios can also be very overwhelming depending on what set he likes to bring, and then any game against a Volcarona can also potentially be scary if we want. And then the defensive core that he has in like Pex Tangrowth is also going to be very annoying. But let's go ahead and jump into our first member, which is Marshadow, rocking out with a Choice Band Technician as its ability. Poltergeist, Spectral Thief, Shadow Sneak, and Close Combat. EVs wise, we got 60 HP, max attack, 4 defense, 4 def, and 188 speed with an Adamant Nature. Now, this Pokemon goes crazy. The only thing is, he has pretty good pivots into it, like Pex and Tangrowth, and that's why we need the ban. Banded Poltergeist actually is a 2-hit KO after rocks on most Pexes. After a little bit of chip, we will 2-hit KO most of them, and even without rocks, it is a roll potentially in our favor, depending on his item and things like that. 2-hit KO with Poltergeist, and I figured that was pretty nice. If my opponent does not bring Buffalon, then there's no Ghost Immunity, and there's no Ghost Resist on my opponent's team either, at all. There's no Ghost Resist, so I figured going with the band set would be nice. Spectral Thief is nice to potentially steal boost from something if we really need to, like a Xerneas Calm Minds, and we're like, oh no, give me the boost. Same thing with a Latios, a Torn, anything like that, or if we want to steal something that's trying to quiver up on us, it just takes away setup. Also, a Swords Dance Cobalion, which could be crazy if we're banded, we steal it, we get the +2 Spectral Thief going, and we're chilling. That would be absolutely amazing. So Marshadow is looking to hopefully just really wall break in this game and punch open a hole for the rest of our members on this team. Next up, we have the Melmetal rocking out with the Assault Vest, Iron Fist as its ability, Double Iron Vest, Rock Slide, Earthquake, and Ice Beam. EVs wise, we got 204 attack, 60 special attack, and 244 Spadef with a sassy nature. Now, yes, that is Ice Beam Melmetal. We're running a mixed Melmetal this week, mainly because of the Tangrowth. There's a lot of pivots into Melmetal on Lux's team. I don't think it's bad here, per se. I think it's also very much so necessary because we need something to check that Xerneas. But I wanted ways around his potential Rocky Helmet Mons. And those Mons that I could potentially see coming are going to be Pex, which I can Earthquake. They're going to be Tangrowth, which with 60 investment, a Fizdef Tangrowth is 2-hit KO'd by Ice Beam from our Melmetal, and we'll beat that thing 1v1 pretty much every day of the week. And then a Cobalion, which we have Earthquake for as well. And other than that, Melmetal is actually very, very annoying. We have Rock Slide, things like Volcarona that can resist us, and we double Iron Bash everything else in the face. I believe we take 2... It's either Timid or Modest Focus Blast if they're not like Specs or Calm Mind boosted up with this set. We absolutely choose Specs and Scarf Moonblast from Xerneas, and then we have the rest of the attack and all that stuff. Just do as much damage as possible. I wish I could have ran a little bit of speed for his fatter stuff, but I think a much more bulky Melmetal is kind of needed this week. Next up, we have Salamence, which is going to be our win con, rocking out with the heavy-duty boots of Moxie as its ability. Dual Wing Beat, Dragon Dance, Roost, and Earthquake. EVs wise, we got 100 HP, 186 attack, 4 defense, 4 Spadef, and 204 speed with a Jolly Nature. Now, if you look at my opponent's flying resist, they don't really exist at all. Piloswine can revenge us. His steel type is 1 weak to Earthquake, but also neutral Dual Wing Beat. And yeah, he just doesn't have a flying resist on his team. So I figured a Moxie Mence would be amazing this week, especially because if you look at Lux's team, 90% of it is special. Spiritomb can potentially be physical, and then Piloswine and Boufflant, so a lot of his lower tier stuff. The Cobalion as well, which we actually set up on regardless, and then the rest of his team at the top is all special. So I figured if we get up to +2, get a kill, +3, the game's pretty much over. We have to be careful about Haze Pex. Obviously, Haze Pex can be annoying, but if we play around that thing, we dodge some burns and things like that. We Dragon Dance up. It switches in, takes a +1 Earthquake. It has to pivot out because it's going to die to the next one as it hazes us. We DD again. It's definitely something that we can work with and potentially go crazy with. So I think that Mence is very, very good in this matchup potentially. I believe speed-wise, again, I don't have my notes written down. I believe we're creeping a Xerneas, creeping a Crocodile. I could be wrong, but I'm like 99% sure that's what we're rocking with this weekend. Hopefully, if Marshadow can break sufficiently, that Mence can come in and pick up a big, big dub for us in a major way. Next up, we have our Aromatisse, rocking out the leftovers. Aroma Veil as its ability, Moonblast. I said Moonwish almost. Moonblast, Wish, Protect, and Heal Bell. 212 HP, 196 defense, and 100 Spadef with a Calm Nature. This Pokemon goes crazy in this week, mainly in just checking a lot of his special offense. Now, we don't check Xerneas very well, but we check Torn very well, and we check that Latios very well, which is going to be very, very important. We can pivot in a lot, get off a big Wish, throw off a big Heal Bell, which would be nice for our Mence if that ends up, being really annoying. We get burned by the Pex or by a Flame Body or something like that. And it's mainly here just to pivot around the Latios and make it so we don't just auto lose to like a Life Orb Latios. I believe we take any 2 Life Orb hits, whether it be Life Orb Psychic or Psy Shock. I believe that's what we EV'd for. And then we just are basically here to soft check that thing and hopefully do well with it. And then next up, we have our Necrozma, rocking out with the Life Orb, Prism Armor as its ability, Photon Geyser, Dark Pulse, Heat Wave, and Morning Sun. 212 HP, 4 defense, 132 special attack, 92 Spadef, and 68 speed with a modest nature. This Pokemon is literally here to wall break. Now, I know this is weird because this would be my only rocker this week. I'm not bringing truck spoilers. And this was, originally my rocker, I had it over Heat Wave on this thing, but I personally liked having this thing as a wall breaker much, much more. And while it will be annoying missing out on the rocks chip, a lot of his mons that are weak to rocks are going to be boots, and I can use this to wall break through his fat defensive core so well, especially that Pex plus Tangrowth core. This Life Orb 3 attack set just absolutely rips through it. It switches in on them very, very easily. We Photon Geyser the Pex, and we Photon Geyser / Heat Wave the Tangrowth. We have Dark Pulse for the Latios. We Morning Sun up just to keep ourselves healthy versus a lot of his fat. Now, Spiritomb is a little bit of an issue, but it's not going to want to take a Life Orb, Heat Wave, or Dark Pulse, that's for sure. That's pretty much unrecoverable chip unless it's a rest set. So that's obviously very, very nice. And we do have our Aromatisse to potentially pivot into that thing, which is also very clean. So I think this Pokemon is really good as a breaker in this game, like a really slow fat breaker, just to really prey on his fatter defensive mons and stuff like that. So Necro's definitely very solid here. And then lastly, we have our Rotom Fan Bic making his second appearance And the second time we played Torn T because they're only checked to it. Rocking out with the heavy duty boots, levitated stability, Thunderbolt, Air Slash, Nasty Plot, and Pain Split. Max HP, 92 defense, 108 special attack, 44 super def, and 12 speed with a modest nature. This Pokemon rips. I think that our stabs this game pretty much go unresisted. We have to be careful about Piloswine. Again, if Piloswine comes, it's very, very annoying. But our stabs are still unresisted on my opponent's team. We check Torn very, very well. We check Cobalion very well. And we rip through his defensive core, much like Necro, to where we can set up a Nasty Plot and really, really prey on my opponent's team. Throw off pretty free Air Slashes, pretty free Thunderbolts as well. And just really start doing some big, big damage. And yeah, that's basically going to be the team. I wish this was a little bit more in depth of a team builder, but again, I lost my EV spreads, like explanation, stuff like that. So I apologize. Next week will be a little bit better. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into the battle. All right, guys, here we are with the battle. We are connected with Lux. Let's see what he elected to bring. Oh, he brought all this scary shit. Fuck, he didn't bring Tangrowth. I feel dumb for bringing Ice Beam Melmo. Okay, it's fine. We have... Oh, no Latios. That's amazing. My Salamence at +1 kind of just wins the game because we are Moxie because he has like -2 physical attack, so we didn't need to think really. Zern, Pex, Cobalion, Torn, Spear, Crit, Tomb, and Boof. He did bring the Boof. Okay, something I am noticing is that I think my Rotom goes absolutely dumb, crazy, stupid, wild in this game. Yeah, Nasty Plot Rotom goes crazy. So, part of me wants to lead off with this, expecting like a Torn lead. If he leads off with Zern, I still have my pivots. Banded Marsh does well. The only thing is, once he sees we're banded, he can kind of pivot around between Spirit Tomb and Buffon if he you know, predicts us to click the, you know, a certain button. But we'll see. Plus Pex, obviously. Pex doesn't close combats. Yeah, good luck if Lux. Hopefully we nab this one. Is Xerneas. So he said right away, here it is. That's terrifying. Okay, Fairy Aura. We will see right away what his set is. If he wants to make a ballsy ass play, click Focus Blast turn 1. You got me, Lux. I don't have much else I can do, unfortunately. So we're gonna hard switch out. Let's see this damage. Timid. Moonblast. Okay. Timid Moonblast. 210 down to 167. That's specs. 167. 43. That is not specs. But he is modest. I think I just throw for free Earthquake here. It covers a Cobalion. It covers a Toxapex, both being Rocky Helmet most likely. Athos, I think that's Cobalion. Yeah, he's probably going to be Helmet on this thing. So that's a lot of damage. I'll take that. Very bulky. He shows no item, which lets me believe that he is indeed going to be Helmet. At least that's what I think. I'm hoping it's not Shuka on the Pex, because if I break its item, then I'm kind of in a bad spot. So rocks are gonna go up. That's fine. Now, what's stopping me from throwing off a Thunderbolt here? Like, I understand I can Nasty Plot, but I don't think it's in my best interest to. I'm just gonna Thunderbolt in case he wants to stay and give me a bunch of damage on this thing. So, we know he's Modest Zern. Which makes you think he's also Scarf. Yami. There's gonna be Spirit Tomb. I'll take damage on this. I'll 100% take damage on this. That does a fuck ton. I'm gonna nasty plot. That's great, because now my Necro has, like, no pivots. Or faster, obviously. And then we'll throw off the Thunderbolt. Poltergeist. We're about to be attacked by our heavy-duty boots. We should live. Okay, let's see. Spirit Tomb. 50. To our Rotom Fan. Use a max roll if he's max adamant. From Sucker Punch. Poltergeist. He's banded. He has to be banded based on that damage. Does he have a Thunderbolt pivot? He does not. So that's what I'm gonna click. He has to be banded based on that damage. Like 100%. Yeah. I almost pain splitted. That'd have been awesome. Okay, this is great damage. That's a lot of damage. Okay. I'm gonna make a middle ground into my Aromatisse. There's no Latios, so I don't have all too much use for this thing, in all honesty. I want to see Toxic X actually can kill Moonblast. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't think he was going to Moonblast. I thought he was going to make the Focus Blast. What do we have in the back? I honestly feel like he's Modest Scarf. I honest to God feel like he's Modest Scarf. If he's not, and he's just pulled the crazy bluff on me, hats off to you, Mr. Lux. Hats off to you. But I honestly feel like you're Modest Scarf. Blast. And once again, I just click Earthquake. I don't think I have a reason not to click Earthquake. It'll knock out this thing from here. If he's Focus Blast, book. But I think we're fine. Though, so is he gonna sack off the Cobalion? No, it's not gonna kill it, unfortunately. Okay. Part of me really wants to make the aggressive play. Part of me really wants to make the aggressive play. I'm gonna do it. Ah, I fucking might Thunder Wave. I can still get a heal ball off on the pecs. My room. Maybe that was a bad play. Maybe I'm being a little too over-aggressive. Take it forward. Let's go! Very nice. I'm just gonna click Poltergeist. We should be able to claim a KO here, though. Gonna withdraw into Pex. Yep. We 2-hit KO max HP max defense. But it failed. He's running no item. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. Good shit, Lux. So now we know we just click Spectral Peak first. You got my ass, dude. You got my ass. I'm gonna make the Rotom play. We'll level Scald from here, and we'll be able to get a big Pain Split off. Though I don't know if he'll let me get a Pain Split off. Toxic Spike. Dude, just nobody respect Roselia, huh? unfortunate. I don't think he lets me get a pain split off. I'm gonna Thunderbolt. I don't think you let me get a pain split off. That would be crazy to me if you let me get a pain split off. Fuck. Okay. Because if he goes like Cobalion or Xerneas, I want to be able to pick up the KO. Yeah, there's no way you let me get the pain split off. Mr. Satan. Gonna be big boof. Okay. No, boof! You're an issue, my friend. Boof, boof, boof. What do we want to do with you, man? Part of me just really wants to sack off my Aromatisse. I feel like it doesn't have much usage. If he sets up, he sets up. I have Marshadow in the back. So we're gonna sack off our Aromatisse. I feel like that's AV though, based on that damage. I feel like that's a for sure AV. Then Headbutt. I suppose that did indeed cover switching out. I'm gonna throw off a Wish if for some reason I do get one in the air. Oh, just kidding, I did a poison. That's fine. Okay. Ooh, Salamence. Oh, best. My Salamence. If I get the plus... Right? I get the +1. I feel like going Salamence now is not a good idea. I can still set up later. I feel like my best play is still going Marshadow, and then I'm going to double Necro. I'm going to go Marshadow and then double Necro. Try and put on a little bit of offensive pressure. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So our Marshadow is going to be a little chipped, obviously. We're going to start getting poisoned, whittle down. Where that Pex is going to be annoying. So we're going to switch. And... so he's going to switch out. Awesome. Into the Pex. Very nice. We gotta play a little bit aggressively in this endgame, I think. Honest to God, feel like I can just regular Dark Pulse, right? Let me see. We have Necro versus a Spirit Tomb. Level 50 expanded, we know that. I feel like Dark Pulse is my best bet. So he's gonna withdraw. Out into... oh, fuck. This might not kill that. I should have Heat Waved. I didn't even think about the sack. That's just a dumb play on my end. Does it kill? Okay, it does. Awesome. Thank God. That would have been scary. We're gonna lose a little bit of HP due to our left orb. Now what does he go into? Is my question. We can see a lot of things come out, to be completely honest. We can see a ton of things come out. We can see the Spirit Tomb come out. We can see the Zern come out. We can see this thing come out. Okay. Now we don't kill this thing yet. Unfortunately. We do not kill this thing yet. My question is, what do I do about it? What do I do about that? Realistically, I could sack Rotom here. This puts me in a bad spot. This is a solid break version. This puts me in a really bad spot, right? Because we're not Intimidate. Part of me just wants to sack this, try and go in with Mence. As much as this might put me in a bad position versus the Pex. So maybe I shouldn't have made this play. Shadow Sneak. Okay. This might give me my opportunity. So we're gonna die to Rocks plus Poison anyways. I mean, Life Orb plus Poison anyways. So this might be the opportunity we need with Mence. We are Moxie, but it's locked into Sneak. So Sneak at +1. That's not doing enough. So I think he has to go hard Pex here. And Haze, if he has Haze. If he does not have Haze, then we're in a good spot. Satan. Going to be the boo. Does this thing get any coverage that I don't know about? Rock. It's Rock Slide. +2. Max HP should die to us, right? I'm gonna Dragon Dance again. I don't think this thing gets anything to beat us. I just fuck, it's gonna get the para, isn't it? Please don't get the para. If it doesn't get the para, I think we win. Fuck me, dude. Very nice. I'm gonna DD again. I need to. Use Scarf Zern. God, that's annoying. Yeah, we lose now. That's so fucking annoying. His game plan was hoping that... His game plan was hoping that we, what do you call it? What do you call it? Hoping that he got the para. And I guess he got it. I guess he got it. So, great game, Lux. Glad to see you prep for the Mence. Awesome. I need to make sure I stay out of range. I have to stay out of range of, Spirit Tomb. +1 sucker. Yeah, we lose. We need to hope we don't get full paired. Or the game's over. So 150 down to... $77. 150 minus 77. 673. If I get this roost off, maybe it's possible we'll be out of range of a Sucker Punch. Okay. Again, I literally just need to break through. If I can break through and Mence can just like clutch up, decide not to get parried. Actually, it's a roll from here. 103 is a roll. 50-50 roll. I'm gonna go for another roost. See, and I wouldn't have to make these plays and like risk these pairs if I wasn't just fucking parried, you know? But hey, what can you do? So he needs a literal max roll. Tell me otherwise. From here now. I get one dual wing bit off. Big crit. That definitely matters. Down goes Boof. We're at +3 attack now. Or +4. And we are Paralyzadade. And provided we don't... what do you call it? Get full paired. Maple. Toxpex. Please break through an Earthquake. Please break through, Ment. Please. I need this here. I need you to break through this Pokemon, because Marshadow can still win. If you can break through this Pokemon, Marshadow can still win. Come on, Ment. Come on, bro. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go, Ment. God, let's go. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're at +5. We're at +5. Come on, Ment. You are the mascot. You are the mascot. I believe in you, friend. Whew. Goodness gracious. I believe in you. I just need you to break through here. Just need you to break through here. Okay, we're gonna see Xerneas come out. I'm gonna Earthquake. If you break through here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. Regardless of if we get paired later, Ment's put in the utmost. Ment's put in the utmost, and I don't want to hear anybody say they have a better mascot than me. I don't want to hear anybody say they got a better mascot than me. Because it's simply not the truth. Going B. Don't let me hype you up and then not break through this time. God, oh my fucking god, let's go, Ment! Let's go, Ment! Moxie can't even pop. Moxie simply cannot even pop. Because Ment is at max attack right now. Oh my goodness. This game should be over. There's nothing that he can do to win now. Oh my god, Ment just didn't get fucking paired. What? GG's Deluxe. I know I got salty because of the immediate para, because I think I auto-won the game if I didn't get paired on that body slam, but we got lucky as hell enough, and fortunate enough to just not get paired that entire game. We did not get paired once. We did not miss a dual wing beat. So I think the luck kind of evened out, because I was a little pissed because I thought that we lost the game because Ment's got paired. Because I don't think Luck's prepped enough, obviously, for the for Ment's. I just don't. If his way of beating it was hoping he got the body slam para, that's kind of what happens. He did get the body slam para, but the Hax gods were smiling down upon me. They said, no, you deserve this one. GG's Deluxe. Definitely go check him out in the description below. He's a very good player. Wow. I'm riding on cloud 9 after that game. That was awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, be sure to drop a sub. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.